Oh, okay. I guess I am live already. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Gerard's first um, live. Well, second actually. Yeah. I was struggling to try to find out what topics to talk to you about. But before I start getting into anything, and hopefully some of you will comment and I can see or what have you. I don't know how this thing works. I don't know if I will be able to see you commenting or if you will comment. But I decided to kind of I remember my mother, her name is Duchess. Oh, by the way, I'm Gerard, uh, uh, editor in chief of SGIB magazine. That stands for Soldiers Got Intentions, believe that. And everyone should be soldiering for something, a dream, a goal, an idea, a train of thought, something. And owner of PVG's production stands for Photos by Gerard, the best in freelance publicity photography. Um, I am also known, aka Double OG, Mr. Vegas, um, um, the Prince of Wannabes, and also host of the Gerard Black in the Philippines with the Truth on YouTube. Before I get started and start going into details, because I don't know exactly what I see live is counting down. I thought maybe in honor of my mother, I will launch this as the Sunday morning classics because I didn't know exactly what to talk to you about. And I can't see talking the whole time just about the Philippines when there's a lot more going on. So, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to worry about monetization right now, or even if it will get monetized. But I'm going to talk about music, and those of you who have questions and want to ask questions about the Philippines and what have you, I'll be more than happy to answer them. It says, welcome to the chat. Remember to regard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Okay, well, whatever that means. Okay, fine. Okay, but so while we're waiting for those of you to find me or to actually see if I am on, I'm gonna play this song. This song is by Leslie Hutchison. Leslie Hutchison was a brother in the 40s, what have you, and he was a brother who was very refined, very educated, and very talented when it came to piano and other instruments. So he was like an upper crust or an uppity Negro, as a lot of people would want to call him. But he was playing in a club, and this woman saw him. I think she was a countess or a duchess or something along those lines, and she invited them to come to her country, her country, and perform. It turned out to be in Britain or Britain or somewhere, England or something like this, and they loved him there. And so that's where he really became very popular. And this is one of his songs that is it sings, "How Deep Is the." How can I tell you what is in my heart? How can I measure each and every part? How can I tell you how much I love you? How can I tell you how much I would do? How much do I love you? I'll tell you no lie. How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? How many times? As you can see, the audience is, I guess you can say, very upper crust, very white. How many lovers are sprinkled with dew? How far would I travel? When you get a chance, to be Google him how far is the journey to learn more about him. From here to a star, and if I ever Let's listen to him.
How much would I cry?
It's a beautiful Sunday morning here in the Philippines. I had such a challenging morning already. I had another brownout, which is always interesting. But as you can tell by the video that I just posted, this time I decided to listen to that.
How far would I travel to be where you are? How far is the journey? Here to a star. And if I ever lost you, how much would I?
Wow, very talented brother. As I was saying, I had a very interesting morning, having a brownout this morning, and I did the video and the brownout. I figured, what the hell, you give it a shot, So it turned out all right. I think so. I was able to. I thought I was able to give you a relatively good video. I know the topics were. Let me see. Was having an idea of the baby being born. I don't know. I can't see where it says, "Are you sure you want to stop?" No, I don't see whether people are watching or something like this, or how many people watching, or if there's anyone watching at all. But anyway, it was. I'm kind of scrolling down to kind of see if I can find another song that I want to play for you. Of course, this is all just spontaneous, so to speak. I know one time I did 12 weeks of Do You Swear to Talk About the Jacksons, the whole Jacksons, and nothing but the Jacksons, So Help You God, where I had during the Michael Jackson trial. And each week I would focus on a different family member, highlighting how each member had their own success in the music industry. And and also have people call in and talk about the trial, and their own comments about the trial. I had I can't remember nobody's name. I swear it's not about getting old. It's but I had members from Joe Jackson's camp calling in. He was the CEO of one of Joe Jackson's. Joe Jackson was CEO of one of his production companies and what have you. So I was pretty close. Had Sarah Rhea, who was the godfather of Soul, Mr. James Brown's background dancer, who I managed her. She was also there. And I was able to highlight, the whole trial all the way until its conclusion, which he was found not guilty. So that was very interesting. I've been on the radio and television numerous times. I started off doing public broadcasting TV, and I went on to. I've also done a couple of movie videos. So I'm not a couple of videos, music videos. I've done a couple of music videos, but my main stick was being a freelance publicity photographer, where I was called on to high profile events. And like I said in the video I just posted, numerous of times, most of my videos would be published somewhere in the world. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this song here. Now, this song here is most of the time, it's like it wasn't until I came into the Philippines. I've been in the Philippines for about 6 years now. And the first time I saw the video from Michael Jackson's All in the Time, what's it called? Remember the Time. So that just gives you an idea of how well I follow music. But here's one here. It's from Confunction, and I really enjoyed this song, so I hope you will too. You know, it wasn't until I met a girl in Vancouver, Washington, who taught me the importance of understanding the lyrics of what the artist was singing. And we studied Prince, so I got to understand him and got to become one of my favorite artists. But each song, you know, has a meaning to it. It should grab you somehow. I mean, music is stronger than politics. Music is the only thing I trust. Music is the only thing that doesn't want anything from you. It doesn't try to con you. It doesn't try to finesse you. It doesn't try to have sex with you. You don't try to have sex with it, maybe with it. But the feelings you feel from music is genuine, man. It's genuine, and it's a beautiful thing if you can get carried away in music. Just fall in love with the words, man. They never wrote love songs for me, but hey, man. Oh man. It's interesting here. It says, I really want to be with you. Here in the Philippines, whenever you go to a function, we're going to one today, and it's some type of festival, and what's going to happen is that when they have karaoke, they will sing a lot of American songs. They will sing songs that are, they will sing songs that I'm sure they don't know the meaning of the words, and not speaking English often the time, it is it's interesting to see them sing the songs like that. Just wake up on a love string. One night can't sleep. Baby, but he calls her up. He calls her up now. Check this out. You know what he said? Knows that number, no one answers, and it's 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock now. No one answers. Where the hell are you? I'm watching. Well, let me call. Does that sound like a booty call to you? Me? To you? I'm on the street. I wanna see you, baby. And if by chance you let me come home, yeah. I'm on the knees. I wanna see you. I love you, baby. If you got that special lover, your kiss will just keeps on coming. That's the way it goes on a love train. That's a very nice song, That's called Confunction. And thank you, Terry Williams. That's called Confunction. Bruno Mars just recorded it. But, it's nothing like the original. They did a good job with it. That's the way it goes on a love train. It's nothing like listening to the original do something. I never see people live. Well, Well, this is the first one. This is the first run. This is the first one. I'm going to try to do it every Sunday morning. That's why I call it the Sunday Morning Classics in honor of my mother, where I will talk about the Philippines. But I also want to kind of keep the focus on music, because music is my soul. Music is my life. Music is what keeps me company and keeps me warm at night. I mean, of course, that Filipino girl, but I really love music. And now let me see if I find another one for you. I haven't got these. This is another song here that I really enjoy, and I hope you will enjoy it too. It's from Gregory Abbott, and check this one out. It's called "Shake Me Down." Well. Thanks. I hope I'm coming across good. Ooh, and you my first commenter. So we both got a first here today. There's a bar across the floor now, baby. What can I do? I remember so many times before now, baby. I would love to be able to kind of, just to have that type of contact with a girl in a club or something like this, or be the type of guy that girls have that look in their eye for me. You know what I'm saying? On my telepathy now, here is my mind. I wanna shake you down. That's why I say they never wrote love songs for me. But I've learned to make them mine. I've learned to enjoy them, and as I've gotten older, I've learned. I did have the mic on, but I had to take the mic off because I couldn't keep the camera straight as it is now. But there's a version here that I really, really like, and I'm gonna tell you what I like. But I would love to be able to have that type of magnetism or that type of sex appeal, or that type of, I'm gonna get me a girl and get one. You know what I'm saying? I was always shy. I was always, I was introvert. It's very hard for me to really, blossom into someone or that great lover. Because it just wasn't in me. I just wasn't built that way. Where I'll tell you a story. I was with. Now I've had my hustle moments. Yeah, I hustle real tight. And when I mean hustle, I mean I was a manager. You know what I'm saying, for street entertainers. And so we were in this club, it's a strip club, and there was this girl, and she was beautiful blonde. She was on the pole and she was dancing on the pole like this, and then in between songs she would come to our table. Wait, let me do the part.
I've been missing you.
Wait, let me do this.
And it's funny. Every time I get to feeling this way,
I love this part. Listen to this part.
I wish I had you near me.
I wish I had you near
I want
me.
to reach out and touch you.
Here you go. Here we go. I can't stop thinking of the things we do. When I'm holding you, baby, when I'm holding you, I shake and I shiver, and I know you're near. Let me whisper in your ear, oh baby, well, woo, that's it. So what happened was that she would come over to our table, and while she was at our table, I'll be talking, kicking it with her. She'd be laughing and giggling like this, whatever. And my partner was super cool. He just laid back and just had his, we both had our glasses on, and he just sat back and kind of like looked at her, like that. So she was getting off work, and so she came to the table. So I said, I I knew I had this in the bag. But you know what? I guess she figured she laughed enough because when I asked her, which one are you going home with? You know what she said? I'm going home with him. And I was like, what? You know, like, just, you know. So, so while she was changing, but she didn't know I was the one with the money. So while she was changing, he asked me. He says, "Hey, WG, can I borrow $5 from you? I haven't got money." We were in San Francisco, so at this time, this is like in the late '70s, early '80s, or somewhere like that, like that, whatever it is. And so I'm like, no, really? You gonna get the girl and my money? I don't think so. So he says he had this gold ring on his finger, and he says, here, I'll give you this for collateral. I'll give you back the money. I said, oh, it was a big ring. It like dropped off my finger like that. I said, okay. So I gave him the $5, and he went home with the girl, and what did it say? A lot. What is this? It says, Dandy, good morning, Gerard. I've been watching you for a long time, and I like a lot of your comments, which is something extremely funny. And I would like to congratulate you and Mia on your future edition. Why, thank you very much, COD. Thank you very much, and good morning to you. Thank you. So, oh well, so you're the one that's been watching. So finish the story. So anyway, I was in San Francisco. There was no way for me to get back to where I live in San Jose like this. And so I remember once I met a guy, and this guy who told me, he says, WG, he says, look, if you're ever stuck in San Francisco, give my brother a call. I'll tell my brother, if you ever call to put you up. So I said, okay. So of course, what happened? I was stranded. So I called his brother, and I said, yo, my man, listen, your brother told me if I ever got stuck in San Francisco to give you a call that you would put me up. So he said, okay, sure. Come on. What? Now, there's a white dude, this is the time I come up here. So anyway, so I went to his house. He made me feel at home. He gave me a place to sleep. And when I went to the bathroom, to take a piss, guess what happened? That ring went boop, 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 right in the toilet. I said, oh, well, say la vie. It only $5 going down the drain. I didn't try to catch it. I didn't try to dive for it or anything. I just let it go, just go right on down. Let that be the end of that. And now you know the rest of the story about that. But the point I was trying to say is that I never, I'm laughing because I remember when I was touring in Denver. I was touring in Denver, and this club in Denver had like 3 floors of music and entertainment like this. So, and I ended up on the top floor. So I'm looking on the top floor, I'm looking down on all the floors like this. And way in the bottom, sitting on the bar stool with this girl, blonde hair, like sitting there like this. And she said, she went like this, come here. And I said, oh, what? Me? Me? Come here. So I guess she must have saw how I danced, because I was a real smooth dancer. I mean, let me tell you, I can really cut a piece of the rug. So anyway, so what happened was that, I had, I came down, I met her, talked to her, and like this, and she took me home. She had big breasts, and took me home and all that stuff, and when she took off that bra, whoo, I said, "Damn, girl, how could you fit off that?" I couldn't believe she had packed all that in that bra. I mean, that bra must have been, So, her and I did what we had to do. And then, of course, she said, is that it? Yeah, baby, it's time to go. Did you get yours? No. Well, I got mine. Bye. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's like, look, baby girl. I don't know what you expect, but let me tell you this: when that light go on, if you don't get yours, that's on you because I'm going to get mine. And that's how it was, you know what I'm saying? Not that I'm saying I've disappointed a lot of girls, but let me say, I've had quite a few girls say, is that it? You know what I'm saying? Which, okay, so I learned to accept that. So I became very choosy and myself about the girls I could have gone with and didn't go with. Even with celebrities, hey, I was in New York, and oh, you live in Cebu, Dio? So you should come visit. You should come. Why don't you drop down for a weekend, man? I'll put you up, man. You come hang out, man. I love to see you. Cebu's not that far away. I can't move now because baby watch. We thought we had to get away, but I don't know. We'll still think about it. If I do, I'll hit you up. Well, what stories I'll tell you? Oh yeah, I had a beautiful Canadian girl. Her name was Cheryl. She was also a street entertainer. I found her stand on the street and I said, "Look, are you lost?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Do you need a ride?" She said, "Yeah." So she got my Audi. So she got my car, and we ride for kind of find out that she was from Toronto. She was a street entertainer, and she was hustling, and she was sending money back to some dude in Toronto that I couldn't figure it out. I said, "Damn, he really got a hold on you for you to do that. Send you to a whole nother country, and you're still able to do what you do, and still send him back the money." So anyway, what happened? So, I start singing. I start, I'm gonna tell you, I had this thing. I'll tell you more how it all happened later on sometime. But let me finish this story. So, there was this girl. What happened was that uh, she, I ended up. Oh, okay. I had this thing that I had a traumatic experience. I might as well tell you because I'm live. I might as well tell you. I had a traumatic experience with my uncle. My uncle and I used to be managers. And he had girls and whatever like this, and we would stand on the corner of 42nd Street. This is back in the day, and whatever. And I got my little simp hat on, and I'm sitting on the corner like this, and he gave me a girl. He gave me a beautiful blonde girl named Virginia. I still remember her to this day. And Virginia, she would go do and come and give me money, and I put the money in my pocket. Okay, get back out there. I'm trying to play, mega manager. What I'm saying, like this. And so what happened was that, after it was over, we went back to the hotel. So my uncle said, "Did she give you the money?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Did you search her?" I said, "Yeah, that's what a man's supposed to do. Search his street entertainer." So, so he said, "Watch this." He went in the bedroom and he took his hand and whoom up inside her for JJ and came out and said, "You see this? You see this?" It was money. He said, "You see this? This is why you never trust a street entertainer." I said, "Wow." And he started beating her, pow, pow. And I'm like, I'm traumatized. I am traumatized. Let me tell you, because the game never brought me this far, like this, where I had to witness this shit. So he beat her like this, and then he closed the door, and next thing you know, he having sex with her like this and whatever, like this, and I mean, he had sex with her so bad when she came out, she had she had she had the hick. I said, "God damn, my uncle's bad." I ain't never seen nobody, do a girl that she got the hiccups. And so when he came out and said, "You want some?" I said, "No, no, I'm good, no, I'm good, no, I'm good. I'm cool. But because of the traumatization that would have had on me, then I just started becoming Mr. Saber, Captain Saberho. You see, I started looking at street entertainers as somebody being victimized, someone being hurt, someone being abused, someone being used. You know, Let me see someone say something. Oh, okay. Okay, people, them being victimized and what have you. So what I started doing is that I started getting them and trying to get them off the street, on a good path. You know, and how did I do that? It's like, no, 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 no. I'm not going to just pick you off the street. You got to earn your way off the street. You got to choose me. You see, that's how it was back in the day. If a girl wants, she got to choose you. It ain't about you getting the girl and taking her. No, no. You got to bring me a bank. You got to show me that you want me. And that's what they did. But during that process, I found out more about them and found out what other type of skill sets they had. And often the time I was able to incorporate it into my business. By this time I was doing photography, whatever, shooting model. Cheryl was such a beautiful girl that I ended up getting a job in Bloomingdale, getting a job with her in Bloomingdale's as one of those makeup artists, those screens where they have girls putting makeup on. She also did a full spread in Tom Huey. And a full spread in Avenue Magazine. Tom Huey, who was a lawyer, who was also a producer, he was he was the one who discovered Bo Derek. He also was one of the producers of the movie Popeye with Robin Williams. And he hired Cheryl to come sit with him every day after work at 4:30 at the Four Seasons restaurant, and she would sit there and not sit there, just sit there while he conducted business around his clients. And he would tell her, okay, look, tomorrow, here's money, go have your hair done, get your nails done. Hey, saying you're buying a dress or whatever like this, whatever. And he paid her $200 a week. And $200 a week was good money. $200 a week was good money at that time. So what happened was that I had met him, and one week he didn't pay her. So I said, so of course me being Mr. Flex, I walked it to her and said, Mr. Huey, you didn't pay Cheryl. And he said, oh yeah, hold on. Security! They came and bounced my ass about it. But Cheryl her and I ended up breaking up. She also ended up being accepted into a top pharmaceutical college in Toronto University, which is good because once they got me, every woman that's been with me has always, when we parted, she was always better off than when she met me. I never pull no one down. I always been able to lift someone up. This next song here I'm going to play is from Tevin Campbell, and it says, Can We Talk? Tevin Campbell was one of Prince's proteges. He also worked with Quincy Jones. When he got with Quincy Jones, he had a lot of things done to him that really messed up his life. As far as, I guess his words were, he says something along the lines, he says, I've seen and done some things that I would have never done. And so it was sad. It was sad how the music industry can turn people around. And right now, there's this whole thing about Cat Williams saying the things that he's saying, trying to expose, some of the backdoor activities that go on. Well, Tevin Campbell is one of those victims. Girls in your life have you gone up to? It's like, can we talk? To write you letters, but I wanted be more clever. I wanted to sit down and sweet talk you. Oh, baby. Wow. This song takes me back, man. Don't worry, I'm getting to some Filipino music too. You know, I got some in my back pocket. Dean asked me, I think it was Dean who asked me, Dean asked me, do I miss America at all? Yes, sometimes I get a yearning for it. You know, but I don't miss, you know, I don't have family there that I really would go see. You know, my family's been so diluted that it's not about that. But if I was to go to, it'd probably be to have, you know, a 90s weekend, if you can understand that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anything else? No. And what I do miss, I would say, is my being involved more so in the entertainment business. I miss working with artists. I miss being in the studio. I miss being up on stage. You know, I miss being like home in the prince of wannabes. People want to be who they are. You know, the whole thing is about network. The whole thing is about supporting. You know, and that's something that I learned what to do. Is that, you know, we've come to the age that where is that, you know, to help you, I got to get something. Well, no, I come up in the age is that, you know, to help you would help me because I would help you achieve what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I miss. You know, I miss being a mentor to a lot of people in the industry. You know, and you know, I miss being around that atmosphere. So yeah, in that sense, I miss it. But I am about to recreate that here in the Philippines by doing my Dreams and Nothing More Than Plans, a Winning Action program, because I'm looking to hold on. I'm looking to continue that. You know what I did in the United States. You know, my award shows and what have you. And I went and met with someone this Friday. She wasn't able to meet Tuesday. She's a councilwoman, and I'm going to collaborate with her to start doing more of my, you know, my program where I talk about my past. You know, I talk about some mistakes I make. I talk about prison. I talk about how the Philippines is saving my life. Come here, Mia. Come here. This is Mia. Come here, Mia. Come here, little mama. Say hello.
Hey, hello. Good morning.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Come here, B. Come here, B. B, come here. Come here. This is our housekeeper. She had her going home. She had her going home makeover by Mia. Mia did her hair and all the makeup and all this stuff. So she's getting ready to go home now. She's leaving us. We got a new one. Yeah, we got a new one. So I'm gonna leave it at that. What?
You need to give 800.
How much?
800.
800. Oh, okay. I said 8,000. She ain't worked that damn good. Okay. So yeah. So I knew there had been something up when they come in here. They want something. So yeah. So I got to pay her. So she's going to go home. So just bear with me for a minute. But yeah, getting back to that, you know, yeah, that part of the United States, I do miss, but as far as, you know, everything else, you know, parts of traffic and all that stuff and what have you. How much is that?
850.
Okay, give me 850. Come here, B. Come here, B. Give me a kiss. I see you. Come here.
Kiss Lolo.
Come here.
Kiss Lolo.
I always give them Lolo kiss. I see.
Bye, sir.
Bye. I see you. If we need you, we'll call you. Lolo means a grandfather kiss. I give them all a grandfather kiss. So yeah. So I'm happy to be here. There's a lot more benefits here. And once I get that thing rolling, I meet with her again on Tuesday. So on Tuesday we will go over the logistics about doing the first one, and you'll be there. And it feels good when you can take nothing and create something and bring so much joy and happiness into people's lives. There's one thing I have. It's that new group I discovered from Valencia that to say it's a rap group, it's kind of hard because they don't really use rap here in the Philippines. It's just a style of music that they do. But if it was to be compared to something, I guess it would be compared to rap. And this group here, I really want to put some energy behind. I already had ideas of getting a recording studio, getting some time, and have them record, music. I got to find a producer and all that stuff like that. But in a sense, so that part of the states I miss as far as being in the entertainment business. I'm going to duplicate here. So, but otherwise than that, I know that's a long way of saying, yeah, I kind of miss it. Okay, let's see who we got here. Sir Sonic. Oh my God. Is this a good time, Sir Sonic? This is my man here. This is Sonic. Welcome. I'm happy to be talking with you direct, and I hope it's a good time. I know you said 8 or 7, so I figured 7:00 would be a kind of good time because it's 7:00 in the morning here, and on the East Coast it's either 7 or 8. So yeah, so that'll be good. My budag Gerard, my budag buipa. My budag means good morning, and buipa means I'm still alive. Okay, let's see. Trio D. I was first here in 1972 as an 18-year-old Marine and absolutely love it, and decided to retire here. You are a lucky SOB to be in the Philippines at 18 years old here. I mean, to think that all this was going on at an earlier age than what a lot of us are discovering it now is mind blowing. And so those of you who have been here, back in the day when there was a military base and all that stuff and that time, God bless you, man. God bless. I know it was like the Wild Wild West, in a good way, And he says, I finally love this country. Oh, I really love this country. Well, Theo, that's good. This country is very, very good, and you know what? Like I say, I'm glad I found it now. While I still got some, reasonable similarity of good health. So laid at that. And this is Dean. Dumagetti looks really laid back. It is. And in fact, when I finish playing, I go to the boulevard, and I just sit on the bench there. I sit on the bench there, and just look out, over the water, the trees, watch the joggers or the walkers walk by, and it is, man. It's really a laid back, place, and and that's one thing that, although Cebu was nice. It's just too much people. I'm an old country boy down at heart, and so coming here and finding Dumagetti just worked fine for me. Plus, I get to have my dogs. I got 8 dogs, and I just found out another one might be pregnant. Vince, my nephew. Oh, he made it here at 35. Oh my God. At 35, you still having wet dreams, brother. That's a good time to come to the Philippines too. Yeah, man. I mean, I've met a lot of young brothers, and Vince is one who's able to actually, he could live and move here if he desires. But let me see. Find a song for for the Filipino. Oh wait, let me play this one for Vince, since Vince is here. This is one of the songs that Vince turned me on. By an artist named King George.
Said I gotta leave, baby.
I get away somehow.
Gotta
Find me somewhere. So
that I can have peace of mind.
Like the Philippines. Like the Philippines.
I don't work hard all week
I work hard all week long.
I just wanna go somewhere.
So I get my party on the Philippines. I gotta leave. I gotta get away somehow.
Gotta find me somewhere that I can have a peace of mind. I just want to
man.
Baby.
He turned me on to this artist here. Oh man.
I just want to go somewhere
I can get my party on.
Think I'ma holler at my boy, yeah, just to see what's good.
Gerard. Oh! What's up, brother? Glad you're able to join me, man. I'm happy. This is for you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you caught me, man. Gerard.
I gotta get away somehow.
Gerard is also another one of my followers, or not followers, one of my viewers, and always commenting on my content. And so I'm always happy to see him. Plus his name is Gerard. I can't go wrong with that. Let me see. Dean says, nice shirt, which I could buy one. Man, everything is for sale, my brother. Where you at, Dean? I'll tell you what. If you want one of these shirts, I don't know how to send it to you, but send me your email address, and I'll send you the logos, and you can go and have one made for yourself. That's the best I can do. So if you want one, I would love for you to promote. See, so whatever, but yeah. I kind of like them. But if you're close by, you can always come one, and I'll give you one. All right? Okay. Oh yeah. Oh wait, Vince want me to play another one. I can have a peace of mind. I just want to chill, baby. I worked hard all week long. Is that Keep On Rolling? Wait, what's the name of that one, Vince? Keep on rolling. Keep on leaving. Girl, you got it. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. Keep on rolling. Let's see. He mentioned a line in the song where he says, I can't have one woman, gotta have three. I think this might be it. But I gotta have one. I got to have one to go to sleep. I got the one to wake up. I gotta have one that just don't give a flop.
There's one thing that I found out. Ain't have one woman, gotta have three. One woman just don't hold me down. One woman just can lift me up. Oh yeah. And I gotta at least have one woman on the.
There used to be a lot of truth in that. That used to be a poor rat that only has one hole. But
if you wanna leave, go ahead and leave, baby. There's one thing that I found out.
You can't have one woman, you gotta have three. One woman just hold me down. One woman just pick me up. And I gotta have one woman that really don't give a flop.
If you wanna leave, baby, go ahead and leave.
Go ahead and leave.
There's one thing that I found out. You can't have one woman, gotta have three. One woman just to hold me down.
This is King George.
And I gotta
King
be
George,
that
yeah.
one woman on the side.
Yeah, King George. You want to hear some more?
If you wanna go, baby, go ahead and walk out the door. But one thing you gotta remember, one monkey don't stop no show.
Oh yeah, go. Remember, one monkey don't stop no show. You know, this reminds me of more of a Cajun flavor. You know, blues. You know, kind of mixed in there like that. He has a nice voice, nice lyrics. You know, so he's really gonna. I think he's doing great. I haven't heard anything from him, but I probably wouldn't unless Vince sent me something else to listen to. You know, the one thing about listening to music is that, at least for me, is that oftentimes if I hear a new song or whatever, it doesn't hit you at one time. You have to listen to it 2, 3, 4, and then now I got it. You know, so you know, very seldom. Hold on. One woman to pick me up, and I gotta have at least one woman that really don't give a fly. Something you can't see. I got this little small fan here, and it's to get sniffles. But anyway, me personally, I kind of put all that aside. You know, what for those of you who are still in the game, play on, baby, play on. You know, I've come to find out that my player days are over. I don't want to play anymore. You know, I want comfort. I want peace of mind. You know, I love having a Filipino girl who, at night when we go to bed, I massage her feet. You know, I like having a Filipino girl that when my back is turned to her, she's wrapped around me like a monkey on my back. I love having a Filipino girl that will put my shoes on. I love having a Filipino girl who gives me baths. If it's hot, she will fan me. There are so many things that if I was in the States, I probably couldn't get 3 girls to do, on their own, but to come to the Philippines to have one to be able to do that for you, to really take care of you. She doesn't say too much. I did a video about saying appreciation. It was just this morning. It was really surprising because, like this morning, when I'm sitting outside, I got up. And sometimes I really catch her looking at me, like this, and then I did my, oh, you want some, like that, and she, give me that shy girl, like this, like, yeah, you caught me, like this. So it's good when I can catch her having them thoughts to herself, because she, Filipinas don't verbalize that thought outwardly. You have to catch it in a glance. You have to catch it in a smile. Mia very seldom ever smiles, at me or something like that, except when I'm making her laugh. But the other day she asked me, she had a craving for sticky rice. So she told me to go to this one place to get sticky rice. So I went to go get sticky rice. And when I got there, they didn't have that kind of sticky rice anymore. They had other kind of sticky rice. So when I brought it back, she said, no, I don't want that one. I want the other one. I said, well, they don't have it. So, I'm sorry, baby. And so the next morning, I remember I had to get there early to get the sticky rice. So I got the sticky rice and I brought it home. And when I walked in the gate, I showed the sticky rice. I never saw her face glow. I never saw her smile. I never saw her look so excited at me. But I know it wasn't for me, it's for the sticky rice. So, but it was good. It was good knowing that it was in her too. Who's this? Yes. What's up, Jay? Oh, everything's going on. W secret to success. But okay, I gotta check you out. Check you out. How are you doing, my brother? And glad you joined me here. We have a few people coming in and out like that, so that's good. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I find some. Okay, let me change up here a little bit to kind of give you a little more of a variety of. Okay, I'm on the right one. Um, oh, come on. Nope, I'm not on the right one. So anyway, I was saying that it's good to catch her sometimes, just looking at me and her thoughts. But being here in the Philippines, having a good woman, you know, I'm not saying that we don't have our, you know, uh, our disagreements or our butting heads from time to time, but you know, be that as it may, it's okay. You know, um, I know how to manipulate the situation. I know how to handle her, and I can say that, And she's not an easy person to handle. The average cat probably couldn't handle her, but I'm happy to have that type of love in my life, or someone to love in my life. I think that's the honest thing, to have someone who I have in my life who who uh, who I'm willing to put my all into. Now, don't get me wrong. There are sometimes, I have other girlfriends around, all that stuff, and I stop and I talk to them, and being a man, I flirt, and then being a woman, they flirt. But you know what? It's a healthy flirt. I believe we as men and women as women, still want to know that we are healthy. That we are still somewhat attracted to the opposite sex. I know there's some girls who I've asked to marry me before, and who said no, whatever now, and see me now and see how my household is and how I'm handling things. They probably think, damn, I should have jumped on that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, they see how I'm holding my family down. And that's all what a Filipino wants. A Filipino wants somebody to hold them and their family down, and I do that very, very well. Sometimes the main thing is like, it used to be budget money, but now it's no more. I know I used to always have to go run to the pawn shop, every month or something, because my spending just got out of control. But then I gradually reeled that in and took care of that, and now we don't have that problem anymore. I mean, she still has a problem with spending, but I've kind of got that down to a science. Where it's not spending hurting anymore. Where not that it ever did, but I'm not going to say that anyway. But anyway, this is one of the Filipino songs I like listening to. So I'll let you hear this. And you're watching Gerard on Sunday mornings, Sunday morning classics, Sunday morning Philippines. Just Sunday morning, easy like Sunday morning, baby. Coming to you from the Philippines. And we're going to do this every Sunday at 7 o'clock, same time I do now. So tune in. Right now, I'm kind of like in my basement, but you're going to see it expand. You're going to see it grow. You're going to become something good, something This is a very popular song in the Philippines.
Kahit ngayon mayroong nagmamahal na nga iba. Tuwing maiisip itong damdamin nagbabalik at nariyan ka pa sa aking tabi. Ang yakap mo natitikmang muli ang halik mo, naririnig sinusumpang ako ay mahal.
Watch this, watch this, watch this.
Paminsan-minsan
Walang alam mo
na bayani at aaminin ko hanggang ngayon ika'y iniibig. Hinihiling ko na kahit nasaan ka man, isipin mo ako kahit
Okay.
paminsan-minsan lang.
Okay. I want to thank you all for hanging with me. I don't know how long I'm supposed to do this, but an hour seems to be, you know, a good place to start. It only get longer. It only get better. I want to thank each and every one of you for finding me, you know, commenting with me. And, you know, I look forward to talking to you next Sunday on Gerard's Sunday Morning Classics, Living in the Philippines with the Truth. Okay? So remember, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the elderly, always pull someone up. And sometimes you're the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. I'm living good today. And I hope you are too. And if you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ollie Woodson, former lead singer of Temptation, want something, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, make you feel like a king. And never say no. I'll always love you more. I'll end with this one. Since we started talking about Prince, let me end with this one. He gets out of a limousine and he plays like a homeless man playing on the street. Listen to the lyrics. I know you got a young man. He's always got me. He's taller than Clifton, and he's taller than a tree. What you need is a muffin. It was all that's fine. I got the butter for your muffin. You could be my rules. Come on, baby. Come on, break it down. Come on, baby. Come on, shake it down. Come on, baby. Come on, shake it down. Come on, baby.
Come on, shake it down. We could play in London. You could hear me sing.
All right.
And if you want to make love.
Okay, with that, I'll always love you more. I'll chat with you next Sunday. D, I will definitely visit you in Philly. You are welcome, Theo. Come. You're welcome. You're welcome. We love to have you. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Peace. Boop.